Hey, I'm Elvina Doe. I'm a sophomore and I joined VSA last year, my freshman year.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kimmy Chi. I'm a sophomore, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm a sophomore. I joined VSA last year, and I'm the best Danny in VSA.
Hey, I'm Albina Doe. I am a senior and VSA's current president.
Hi, I'm Kimmy. I'm a senior. I'm on social committee.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm a senior and I'm on the ACE committee.
Hi, my name is Christy Z. I'm a freshman. My very first impression, I think that BSA was honestly kind of overwhelming just because of like the large member count, and I was actually kind of scared at first, but over time I felt really comfortable with everybody.
When was that first moment you felt connected?
That was actually like in the library when you guys were just hanging out together because I didn't know that you guys hung out outside of the organization. So it was really easy to like come up to you guys and talk to you because you were really welcoming.
Hi, my name is Eric. I'm a junior majoring in chemistry and digital forensics, and I recently joined VSA this semester. So, my first impression of VSA definitely was that VSA was a student organization that had a lot of energy behind them. A lot of the people were very proud of the organization and were not afraid to reach out to people that weren't as involved and just get them to be more comfortable around everybody.
Hi, my name is Kyla. I'm a sophomore, and this is my first year of VSA. My first impression of VSA, it kind of felt like a warm hug, like a very warm and inviting hug. It was like just like you can see like everyone in your room like really like enjoyed each other's company.
Well, my name is Evangelina and I'm a freshman. Well, my first impression was like, it seemed like you guys were like really cool and chill and like everybody was just so nice. Cause the first time I met you guys was like for the Fast as Lightning event. And I don't know, just everybody like I met just around me and everything, they were so friendly and everything. So they were very welcoming.
Hey everybody, my name is Brittany Lee and I am a junior right now, and I currently serve as VSA's ACE head. Coming in as a freshman, it was a little intimidating because I did join VSA kind of like second semester-ish, so seeing everyone already kind of know each other, I was nervous. I was just like, will I be able to fit in? But I knew like coming into college, I was like, I want to be a part of VSA because obviously like living in Alabama, I never really got to interact with too many Vietnamese people or really connect with my culture. It was kind of on the back burner, like teaching people about my culture and just embracing it. But I knew like I wanted to be more active in like embracing it, speaking it, like sharing it with others.
Okay. Hello, my name is Shark. I'm a junior in the VSA program. Some people may not know this, but I was Tai Vo on Lotus Under the Light. It was quite a spectacular night. I guess my first impressions was that, I think a lot of people think this too. I thought I had to be Vietnamese to get into this organization. And I just thought it was just a bunch of Vietnamese students getting together and stuff like that, but it turns out it's not the case. Literally, they're open to everybody, and I love the diversity and welcomeness of everybody. So, yeah. my name is Nathan Pedalar, and currently I am a freshman going to be sophomore. So my first impressions of VSA, it was obviously, I feel like with a lot of people who start college, is like very overwhelming, because like any organization, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of uncertainty, and with VSA, it was obviously like a huge organization. It seemed like everyone knew each other, and it was like, oh man, it's gonna be a little hard because people kind of already have like their own friendships and all this stuff. So how will I fit myself into it? And with me being really like awkward and like really hard to talk with people, it kind of made it a little harder. So for me, I saw like a really good community of people who were really friendly with each other, obviously knew each other really well. But at the time, it was just kind of like, okay, how am I gonna fit into?
I'm excited for seeing all the new faces and hosting really, really big and daring events.
What is your favorite memory in VSA this past year?
If I was to say one thing that my favorite memory would probably be the sunset picnic, and kind of like, because it was kind of a weird event because that was technically one of my first events, but like, and I did truly still felt like a part of it, but the thing was, that's when I got to talk with so many of the like members, like so many different people, and I got to actually see what VSA was like, what the people were like, and even later on, like when I joined the Discord, like I got to see so many great things and meet so many great people.
Well, my favorite memory this past year of VSA, I would say, would be the general body meeting when we had that picnic. Just because I remember feeling really nervous actually about the event before it started, because I was like, oh my god, there's gonna be so many people coming. I'm gonna like have to talk to so many new people, and I was nervous about talking to all these new people. But then like when I actually got to the event and I first started talking to them, and you actually like kind of like was the one to nudge me to like talk to one of the new members, it actually got really like fun for me and exciting for me to like get to know all these new people. And on my own, I kind of just started going up to each of them and like, oh hey, how are you? And it was super interesting, and I felt like I kind of grew a lot during that event because I wasn't really that afraid to like kind of put myself out there and talk to these new people that I had never talked to before and like had any relation to at all.
No, it was the boba fundraiser. That was like I think that was one of like the first things where I was like kind of involved more-ish. And I remember signing up to volunteer for one day, and then I think I stayed there for like 30 minutes, an hour-ish. And then by the time my shift was over, there was like none left, no boba left. So like I remember another volunteer came in, and I was like, sorry, sorry, but like they were all out, yeah. But that was really cool. That was when I actually met a bunch of people, and I think I remember going up and like kind of being nervous to talk to people, but I remember one of the first people that actually came up to me and talked to me was Ahil.
I would say it would be the boba fundraiser, only because of how chaotic it was in the sense of setting up. And I remember the first day we had to go back and forth between Sarah's dorm and where we were set between University Hall and Camp Hall, seeing the huge line right by the table even before we even had the boba set up. And I think that in itself just really said a lot about the community that VSA's created, but also just the fact that people outside of VSA recognized VSA for their hard work. I remember having a conversation with a couple of friends who weren't in VSA and who were in other cultural organizations, talking about how VSA was just so gosh darn good at just holding events and connecting people that they wanted to do the same thing, but they were unsure how to do it. And so I think just VSA becoming that pinnacle of like what's going on campus and how to interact with people really says a lot about, again, the culture that's being created. It's positive. It's not no one's being put down here, just regardless of what ethnicity or culture you are from.
My favorite memory this past year in VSA was pretty recent. I would have to say it was the women's basketball game. To be honest, I didn't like basketball in high school, and I was like, because I sucked at it. However, when I guess bonded with my team and like other teams, being competitive and all that, it made me took a liking to basketball because I was able to find like what I was good in it, and then obviously everyone played so well within my team and also other teams, so it was just really fun because first we were like bonding all together, practicing together, and I was able to match my teammates too, so I thought the whole environment was really hype and everyone was putting their best into it even though they probably never played basketball in their life. So yeah, that was probably my favorite memory.
I think hands down has to be Lotus, or like Lotus recap specifically, because everyone being there in that auditorium after everything had already died down, seeing the result of all our hard work, because personally I didn't get to see it, I was backstage the whole time, but being able to see it from like the audience point of view was amazing. Seeing all the hard work that everyone put into it, and just generally having a good time in the auditorium, doing karaoke after. It was just such an amazing time. Definitely one of my most memorable moments of my senior year. So, yeah, very fun.
I think my favorite memory of VSA was Lotus because, it really felt like I was learning a bunch of new things about Vietnamese culture, and also I just felt like I could relate to the feeling of being kind of like far away from my own identity of being Asian too. So I really like enjoyed not being in Lotus, but watching Lotus and having it all unfold right in front of me. So yeah, that's my favorite memory.
Of course, I've had dozens of really good memories from this year of being here, but I would have to say my most favorite memory was when we were gathered in a big circle at our Airbnb and we were doing tam so, and it was just such a good connection that was made between everyone, because I feel like at that point I knew everyone, but I didn't know them at the level that I got to know them on when we were doing that, and it was just such a good moment of getting to know each other and being able to relate to everyone on a very deep level.
The time that we did karaoke in UH after having the Lotus watch party, I think that was like really fun. I felt really like energetic, and like I had a lot of fun with everybody. Like it was really like I didn't feel any pressure at all. Like usually like I would be kind of nervous to do like things with other people, like go to events and stuff. But with like every person in VSA, it feels like I'm pretty close to them, and like it feels like a family. Like I don't have to like hide who I am, kind of like I feel really comfortable with everybody. And so that was a really good memory. I just had a lot of fun with everybody. Also just like sitting there during that time, it felt really, I had like that became a really good memory to me because everybody was just talking and laughing really loudly, like having a good time. And it reminded me of how like my parents would like invite their family over and just like stay up talking all night, and then like whenever we like try to leave, they'd be like, no wait, like we'll say goodbye now, but then they'll like stay another 30 minutes, like, and it felt like I felt like the joy that I feel like that was how my parents feel like around their family. So sit here in the silence, holding on to something the way I'm holding you. Didn't used to know how fast time walks and runs and flies by. Never thought I'd feel so deeply, but damn I do.
It's the way you're smiling at me. It's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I've never known a love like this. It's funny how everything I dreamed about starts to seem so empty without you. It's the way you're smiling at me. It's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I've never known a love like this. I've never known a love like this.
Thought I saw you at our bar last night. Hid in the bathroom, I just couldn't say hi. 'Cause I took so much time to reset my life, but in just one look, I'm back. Forget that I could have anyone I like, but now all I remember is what we had. Nobody, nobody, nobody compares to you. Somebody, somebody, please help me get over you. 'Cause it feels like I've been wasting your time in all the wrong places.
Please welcome our nice roller of the night,
Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you. What should I do? Maybe I'll move away. Start somewhere new.
I'm so excited for people to meet new people and create new connections.
Okay, Austin, who do you think your big is gonna be?
I want it to be June, but no one else.
Kian, who do you think your big or little is gonna be?
I think my big is gonna be June.
June?
I lied, but now all I remember is what we had.
So if you have the same colored bandana as the person in your same city, then
In all the wrong places, on all the wrong faces, nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you.
post VSA, I've been able to meet these special people that help make me realize that I can take care of myself, and that I should be more focused on myself and my culture, because I didn't know anything about Vietnamese culture. I knew the food, I knew what Vietnam was, and I would go there, but I didn't really like stop and think, oh, how does this relate to me, or like how does this make me who I am? But VSA has really helped me understand that like my whole culture is my own identity.
It definitely made me more open, because like in high school I sort of like, definitely with COVID in high school I kind of isolated myself, and I regret that. But now with VSA I feel like I am more able to reach out to people and get their advice. Like, just have like friends I can rely on, and they can rely on me too.
Told myself I wasn't here to make friends. I would just come, get business done, and leave in 4 years. But after like just meeting everyone, being in the skit too, especially, I think it really made me come out of my shell more. And like, I probably would have never been open to talking to anyone before, but I think I definitely changed. And I think I'm just more open to trying new things and like going out of my comfort zone more. And I definitely like didn't want to do anything like that. And I mean, also, I guess it made me more connected to my culture, because I didn't know how to use chopsticks before college. Yeah.
I love that question. I'll tell you why. I feel a lot more expressive and show my personality that I don't know of. Because I used to be like an introvert. Well, still am at this point. But I feel like more expressive too right now. And that's how it is.
I feel like VSA has just really made me like more like confident as a person, because of like all the support from everyone, and then like they like push you to like be a better person, and then like you get to experience new things that like I never thought I would be able to experience. And like it's just like made like, it's been like a highlight of my college experience, and like I feel like I've become like a happier person because of it.
Everything being online last year was really hard, because there really was no one I could turn to just rant to, because sometimes you have to let that off your shoulder. But this year really made me realize like how many friends that I have made through VSA, especially because without VSA I wouldn't have met any of these people. And because of that, like, I've been able to like let things out that even I've been holding back like since freshman year. But yeah, that's what really changed this year, I guess. Knowing that like I have so many people I could think of right now that I could ask to hang out with.
Please don't say a word, 'cause they all have been said now. Like a journey coming to an end. You say, let it run like the river, wild and without a care. Just like the days we were young and fumbling. Everything fades away, let it go by with the flow. Really wish I could stay, but you know me. All the moments we shared, I'm not going anywhere. Never quite understood it when you told me. Just close your eyes and I'll be right by your side. 'cause memories don't say goodbye.
No, this wasn't on the paper.
I think personally it's made me like more confident because like,
oh my god. I wasn't gonna cry. Why you do this to me? Oh, it wouldn't have mattered if I wore makeup or not, bro.
I think because like everyone's so accepting that like I can do things that like I wanted to do before. So like, I guess like dancing really like allowed me to have fun with like other people, and so like good opportunities, and so I think I've grown a lot.
I want to say, coming from like a year where we didn't get to socialize much, like experiencing our entire freshman year online, then it made me a little bit more introverted. But by being able to have these events and meeting everyone, then it's definitely made me like the most extroverted I have ever been, and I don't think I could ever go back. But yeah, I've definitely like grown like that and been able to talk to whoever, and I love that.
You gotta start and you gotta end. You got a day you're born, you have a day you die. Things end. Friendships, relationships, parts of your lives. You move places. You change environments. Things will change. So the moral is, everything starts and everything ends.
Cầm tấm vé trên tay, em bay đến nơi xa. Sài Gòn đau lòng quá, toàn kỷ niệm chúng ta. Phải đi xa đến đâu, thời gian quên mất bao lâu để trái tim em bình yên như ngày đầu tiên.
To VSA, I guess I think that I have a hard time explaining to people like the value or like what things mean to me. And so, you know, I guess like now is the best time as ever to do it. But like to VSA, like thank y'all for always being open and like being there. That may not sound like a lot, but it really makes an environment where like I've just gotten a whole lot of joy just from these people that I used to not know anything about, but now like I'm able to like laugh with them and spend a lot of time with them. And I was thinking about it, I feel like I'm gonna be sad over spring break because I'm so used to spending so much time with so many people. And so, you know, to VSA, please don't ever stop being opening and, you know, don't stop being open and don't stop being kind, I guess, because I think that that's made all the difference in my life, and I bet it makes all the difference in other people's lives too.
In terms of like college and education, I think, you know, there's still a lot to do. Honestly, feel like I'm a little behind, but that's fine. In VSA, I would say I'm probably most excited to be a big next year. Plan to take on more people, become friends. I want to like be able to be one of the people that like introduces others to VSA and show them that they're really friendly, because all these guys are really friendly. Like they're probably the nicest people I've met living in Birmingham.
Honestly, I just want to, say that I really appreciate all the friends that I've made, because before starting college, I had really low hopes on my social life. I did not think I'd have friends. And it's like, I've got a lot of stuff to say to individuals, but I'm going to probably say it to them face to face. It's just better that way. But I'd really like to thank all my friends for, I guess, being my friends. There's so much to thank and so little time that I have. So I guess that's the general message. But to all of my friends, I have more than enough words of appreciation that I want to share with you over time. And it's just something that's just going to take a lot of, I guess.
The memories I've made, I think, will stay with me forever, as long as I can remember them. Even when I can't remember the specifics of what exactly we did, I'll always remember the feelings that VSA has given me. No, okay. No. Yeah, I should know that. I will really miss like the moments, like the special moments we have, like the events and stuff like that. But not only that, just the casual ones, like going around campus, like walking into the hill, and you like bump into so many VSA people, and you can just have lunch with them even though you didn't plan on it. Like that is, I think, one of the beauties of VSA, is that the members of the VSA community are so welcoming, and you can bump into them anywhere and just like have lunch with them, like on the spot. And so I think I'll really miss that.
It's so sad because like I'm leaving, and I feel like I wasn't in VSA long. With me being a transfer student and things being online, I feel like this is my first year actually like being with VSA. It's gonna be really sad, you know, going to the library with everybody or meeting up with people, going to these events. But one thing that's great is that these are like your forever friends. They're not just college friends. You know, like me, my friends, or my ACE family, you know, we still talk even though they graduated, or, you know, they're not in the same program anymore. Like I have a little that's going to a different school, and it's fine because like I can still come visit her. Like we're connected as VSA. And another good thing is that, you know, VSA has these opportunities where you can be alumni and still come to events, like Lotus Under the Lights, or, you know, like I know ACE reveals, you know, once you graduate, you can always come back and see your new grand littles, or like the Selk family, where you can be alumni and still come and, you know, see everybody from other VSA. So I feel like VSA will live with me forever, because I'll be like that one old person that they can always ask and, you know, see how the new generation is doing.
Any advice that y'all need, I'm always here, just one text away. I feel like I have developed that approachability that I was scared of at the beginning of this year. But I'm always going to be in the Discord when we're playing games. It's not like I'm cutting off VSA, like I'm staying in Birmingham. So if y'all need anything, I'm always here for you. I mean, I feel like to begin with, I was pretty close to like Vietnamese culture because my grandma would make me speak Vietnamese all the time when we were at home. She wouldn't let me speak any English, and we would do all the traditions, even like the Dragon Boat Festival, which is not even like a holiday or anything, but my grandma was like, let's do it, let's put lanterns up. Like, we would do all the dumb stuff, but being exposed to people who like haven't had that opportunity and are really passionate about like making it a part of themselves again is really nice, and I think I'll always carry that with me. Just like, I guess, a pride for VSA or Vietnamese heritage. I guess VSA too, but like in the broader scheme of things.
To all the VSA members that I've gotten to know so far, I'm so glad I got to know you. And I really appreciate our friendships, and I hope to get closer as we go along together in VSA. VSA purr!
Yes! Say bye, VSA! Oh, bye-bye. You're so cute. Is there anything else you want to say, Janelle?
VSA per.
Bye, VSA!
Bye! Love you!